Hello?
What you doing?
Making music.
Okay.
What are you doing? You done got over your spasm?
Waiting on a ride.
Oh, okay. Yeah, found a hole on my little thumb drive. So I just put one in, and all my music that I ain't heard and done, and just songs that I've made up. Honey, I got so many.
You told me.
But I just did another drive today, and it's so much music and preaching and just sitting there. And I said, I got to put these songs out. So I was trying to do them and just put them out. It don't matter about money or nothing. You got to bless somebody with these. I mean, if money come to you, it come to you. I mean, I'm going to put them in right. They said, Lord, place this man in your hand. That one is out on all platforms. It passed the inspection. So I'm thankful for that.
So how do you know that it's out?
Because they send you the email once it passes inspection. And they say, congratulations, Maxine, your song, Lord, I place this man in your hand, has passed our inspection, and it is now traveling to all the stores that you wanted it to be in. And it should be in the stores, and people could be able to, all I got to do, they say, pass your link out on different things and let people know about it. And from there, if they want to, purchase it or whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I said, Lord, thank you. I don't have to go through the publisher. I have my own publishing company. And they was like, oh, well, we'll do your ISRC. We'll just put one in. No, you won't. I got mine. And then they said, we'll do your UPC if you don't have one. I got one. When you got your stuff, they know, oh, see, if you ain't have no ISRC, when they put it in, it's still, you don't, you'll know what it is, but when you have your own, they can't override. I mean, that's your music that you did. So I thank God for knowledge. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
Yep. I was happy to send the email and I said, yay. So now I
But I
have to
thought you had already had that. Oh, you didn't have it
what?
for that other one. I thought you had already had that.
I let you just hear the raw music, the raw song, but it had not been registered. It had
Oh,
not
okay.
been done. All the business side had not been done.
Okay.
But now for the public to hear it, it has to go through the business that they'll say, "What you saying that? Oh, that's the MG original. Yeah, she did some good songs because I heard that." See, then they can see the title, the name of the artist, to hear the music. It just have a preview and all of that.
Okay.
Hmm
And
Or I don't have to go through none of that.
you don't think that's worth telling somebody that it's somebody sitting in their living room and don't have all that information, and you do, and you could.
Yeah, I believe it's worth it doing that. That's if an artist. I have MH Music Group. If they need anything, people in this city, I need someone out of Augusta that can promote my business if I chose to do that. I had one guy, even in America, but he was like, "Yes, can you please help me get my music out?" Yes, I can. I know what to do. Now mine, I don't care about it like that, but I do care about it. But it's not to the pressing where how people rushing out here to just make money. If someone comes across, it needs marketing. That's why nobody can find it because it needs marketing. It's done right, but I'm gonna get a marketer where they could just put it everywhere and then people click on it. That's what I need. Hmm Yeah, so that's what I was sitting here doing in my spare time. If it ain't but one song a day, it's too many of 'em. Mm-mm. Really in there just singing. Mm-mm.
But then that's what I was like. Okay, but if you had it, um, you know, where you
Spit it out.
if you had if you had it where just if not marketing the person's stuff but just giving them all their stuff, that's still a wonderful accomplishment that somebody will have.
Yeah, if they just gave me their track, all you
Mm-hmm.
gotta do, give me your track. I would do your cover. I would do your ISRC. I would do your UPC. I would do your putting it on the platforms. I would do your
That's a
distribution.
lot of money. That's not, and they could be on a payment plan, because if you see the way that I would do that, because you say you really don't like to put yourself out there, I would market that under a 800 number and just use the name of your thing, and I would put it on Craigslist, and I would do it and watch how many people call and say, "Are you a new artist? Guaranteed publishing, blah blah blah. Call for your package today," and you could put those in different packages, and then if they want,
One time,
yeah,
they
you
just
can,
pay
but
for me to do it.
you could pay for $49 and be like, "This is your consultation fee." They gonna do it, East. $49, cash app you.
That was too long.
No, it's not. That's just to talk to you. You don't want to do too high.
Round it off to 50.
Yeah.
49.
And that's just to talk to you about what they want. And then you tell them about your packages. That way you made $49 just to talk. Everybody gonna call to talk. To hear what you gotta say and to put the package together. Then once you put the package together, the package is gonna come, you put the package together, that's gonna give you all of your different things that you got. So you might say, I got I could do this, I could put this is on this does the song.
We have the record label signed by him. Record. When you sign by him, you sign to a major label. He made you to be major. That's my record label. Then we have the distribution. Then we have the BMI. They got to be with all this stuff, publishing. And then I really can. I don't have to, just from that alone, that's one stream. And then not even counting if you want a T-shirt or whatever done.
I like that.
Another stream.
Yeah, I like that one because that's just something that you like to do on your own. Create.
Yeah.
Create. And you just can sit at the computer and then be like, I'm working on this. And then you just let them know I'll have it done in a couple of weeks. And even though it won't take you that long, but that way you ain't got to work on it every day.
Yeah.
And then when somebody get that back and then they see what they CD cover look like, what they song, that's real big. Cause see, like when I looked at Erica Campbell and them, when they be going into Sony to let them hear their songs and all of that stuff, that's major. So if you could get that to somebody on
so
that.
My market would be indie artists, independent artists. You're not major, but we're going to make you major. You can be major if you treat yourself like a major and walk like a major artist. It's a major artist. You're walking like a major artist on a minor budget. You got the same thing they got. And I love it. Because I don't care who don't see me as what. I see myself. And when I look at Mike Tyson and them, he did it, and he was like, people don't come and dictate to me. I know what I want to do. I liked him because he was real precise. I learned from him some things too, but then he got greedy with the money, and now he ended up there. But he got good business knowledge.
Who you talking about?
He didn't know how to act with his girlfriends. P. Diddy. He didn't know how to act with his girlfriends and stuff. So that's why he in trouble. And then R. Kelly is very smart. But see, they just get, with the girls, they just, start acting crazy. And these girls start acting like they like them and all that. You have to stay focused.
But them people know that the men be like that. They do it and let them get out there so far. And it's a way that the government tricks them, and they take all their money back from them. That's why when they get in trouble, the first thing they do is put all them people out there to take all their money back. Then they be done made them big. That's why the Bible says, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose your soul? Because they know they got problems, and they make them like that, and they let them get out there, and they keep building them and keep building them. They make all their money, and then the white man comes back and take all of their money back. But you knew they had problems when they got out there. That ain't the first girl that man done beat. He been knocking them upside the head. They made them rich. And then when they get tired of them, they put them in jail, and they take all their money back. It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah, I don't want none of it. All I want to do is help somebody. If you need help with your music,
help me,
then I can assist you at an affordable price. But I'm not playing with you though. You gotta be serious. Just like that girl, she paid me $500 just to do her book launch. So you do books, you do music, you do shirts.
That was a very good idea.
What?
That part, I think that's good for you because you like to make stuff and you have good ideas. So I thought that was really good. So if you did that and put that together, then that could, make you some money, and you'll be still doing what you like to do because you like to create.
I think everybody can. But look, we came from God. We all have a creative nature. No matter what it is, some people create food. They can cook. Some people create clothes, they can sew. Some people create furniture, they can build. Some people create music, they can think. You know, we are all creators. Whether it's with your voice, your ears, your eyes, your mind, your hands, the whole body. But them Asian people, they really smart. That's because they start when they pop out the womb. They don't let you in. They start you when you from the cradle.
Girl, I had two of them ugly people today. Lord forgive me, but I'm not gonna ride them nowhere. I seen two of them today. That man ain't had no shirt on, and the other one ain't had no drawers on. And they was finna come get in the car for an Uber ride, and I said, and they was on the side of the road at McDonald's. I said, you ain't finna get in here. I drove right on off. You ain't finna get in here. I don't like to take them nowhere, and I don't like to take them Indians nowhere. Girl, I don't know. They just looked at evil, and they looked at like I couldn't understand why he didn't have on no shirt. And he had on a silk jacket with no shirt, and the other one didn't have on no drawers. And I said, none of that's working out. None of that funky junk ain't finna get in here. No. I bet they said that lady drove off. That lady drove off. I did. I said, I ain't finna do it. You ain't finna be sitting on my seats. Matter of fact, I'm finna go and clean my seats now, because I be putting all them stinking people in here. And
you shouldn't do that. If you feel like they stink, they ugly.
I mean, after a while, I've been doing this since October. This 8 months I've been doing this. So, I mean, eventually you're going to have to, you know, let somebody, you know, clean your seats and clean your car out. And since I'm just sitting here, I ain't getting rides. I might as well clean my car out and keep it fresh. But what's that noise?
That's music.
Oh.
While you're doing that, I'm going to check and see what Houston needs. I'm going to put her out.
I was gonna say that song, laugh about it.
What you said?
I said I was singing that song, laugh about it.
Yeah. It's so nice to clean up and all the time. Girl. And Twan said I'm the Lord's radio. Yeah, when you want to hear a song, you just turn you on.
You need that would be nice if you had your Pandora station.
There you go.
Which one is that?
That's you.
Oh, you did use me through the AI thing?
No, I didn't think. These are my real songs. Through my voice, through my music, I didn't use nothing from, you know, like I did those other two. These are all.
So I'm saying, what's the oh, you just going back through listening to the songs you already did?
These was on my thumb drive from when I saved music back, even when I was there in Georgia. I just pulled it all up and said, yes, been looking for my songs.
Oh,
I saved them all on thumb drives. They were on different computers.
Oh, I love Use Me. Use me for your glory.
And I really like the way more of the words. The lyrics are awesome. So I'm a lyricist. If you really do music but don't have no lyrics, I could write it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have music and need to have it